Folks, welcome back. Rudy, Alpha Investments. So, I'm looking at this Wildsville drain situation, and everyone's sitting here saying stores reduce their allocations because they're afraid, and they probably should be because Hasbro just is being Hasbro. Do you know who I am? Free cigarette with every box of cards. Anyways, and I'm looking, I'm like, I want to just say that Magic is not doing as bad as we feel it is doing. We don't like the direction. We think the lack of respect. Let's reprint the same card over and over 3 times in a row and then try to sell to a secret layer, then a new standard set, and especially like at least put effort. At least if you're gonna bamboozle us, at least put effort. Like you're trying to do the right thing. It's so rough. It's so raw and dirty, right? So I just want to go over though. While we may not like some of this, there is a lot of stability in the Magic market right now. Like we look at the secondary market, okay, and you look at the last 2 standard sets were what? Phyrexia, All Will Be 69, and the Stepmom set, March of the Machine, right? So the last 2 standard normal Magic sets that had normal pricing, not Lord of the Rings inflated, not Baldur's Gate inflated, not just normal pricing, okay? And the last 2 standard sets have actually done really well. The problem is all some of these flashy Commander Masters, the exotic Lord of the Rings, all this weird outside the lore of Magic, it's really just, it's murking the waters. It's making it feel a little trashy. But the actual products themselves that are standard, like, I think they deserve a little respect. Like, I'm looking at, like, Phyrexia, All Be 69. Look at the collector boxes. $200 plus tax, what, $215 shipped? And it's not even a hot thing. Nobody's sitting on them, except probably my idiotic self, right? You know, I am the heavy bags. I am literally, dude, I already told you all. We did a box open the other day. 2023 t-shirts, heavy bags for life. And the phrase on the back of the shirt is going to be inflated like a big fat bag. It's going to be hanging down. It's almost in the shape of like a ball sack. So it's like heavy bags. Oh my God, getting better by the day. And I'm looking at Phyrexia, All Be 69. The collector box, they're still $200 plus tax. $210, $220 shipped, okay? And not only that, go on TCG Player. Go on eBay, okay? Nobody's got back rooms and closets filled with collector boxes anymore. They're all toxic and going to zero. And then I go on TCG Player and I'm like, oh, okay, so let's see. Okay, throw in Wildsville Drain. Okay, looks like TCG Player, Wildsville Drain. Oh, $199 a box plus tax. So what? $212, $214 shipped for most people with tax and shipping for Wilds. Okay, that's normal. Let's see, Phyrexia, All Be 69 collectors. Okay, about the same thing. $200 plus tax, about $212, $215 shipped. And wait a minute. How many boxes are left on here? Did they actually reduce the print run of these things? Because I'm looking at the Stepmom collectors, and I'm looking at Phyrexia, All Be 69 collectors, and I'm on TCG Player, and I'm like, am I looking at the same thing the rest of you all are looking at? Like, if you bought 50 boxes or 100 boxes, and the price is already $200 plus tax, and there's like look at the supply of these. Like, the data looks to me that they have trimmed supply of these standard sets. Interesting, right? None of them are collapsing. They're not on Amazon fire sales. At least the new ones aren't. At least not yet. I mean, maybe you'll prove me wrong when we hit Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Stepsister Tuesday, right? But again, Magic is not falling apart to zero. We may be frustrated with the direction of some of these reprints and the endless secret layers, but right now, I'm getting blown up with messages from you all, patron messages that are pumped about Wildsville Drain collector boxes. And my special, like, I'm doing my thing Friday night and Saturday, Sunday. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'm on the books for the same old thing. I think the same as the last collector box sale. I think I have the same collector boxes as Phyrexia, which is between 5,000 and 6,000 or 7,000. I have to check the data and all the spreadsheets and everything. But the point is, the supply appears to be about the same. And I'm looking at these things, and I'm like, I think 200, I think about 210, 220 for retail online, or maybe 200 plus tax your local LGS. Sure, you don't make much money, but I think it's a stable, fair price. I'm not seeing price swings, but this, like I said, and then if you go back, like I've been looking, I've been looking back at 2021, right? Strixhaven looking pretty good. Adventures Forgotten Realm, market thinning out. Then I go back even further. You want to talk about 2020? Has anybody been going back? Has anybody looked at like Ikoria, Theros, Throne of Eldraine, Core 2021, All this stuff. Collector boxes, pretty thin market over there. Pre-release kits. Oh, by the way, congratulations to the patrons. About 400 or 500 patrons last year when I ran the sale for Ikoria and Theros and I think Core 21 pre-release kits. What if you're a patron? What was it like? I was like, you bought a case from me. It was like, what was it, $18.99 or $19.99 or $20.99 shipped? Well, essentially, they've almost doubled. I'm seeing Ikoria pre-release kits now have almost doubled to 40. So literally, patrons, there's 500 to 700 of you out there watching that bought cases of that from me for around $20 a pre-release kit. And I said, dude, this stuff's going to dry up. I mean, hello, Philip Morris, thanks you for your service. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, so here we are. I didn't think it would go that quick, though. I said it'd be a couple years, not 9 months. So yeah, we are seeing some things that are remaining stable. And I know that doesn't fit the narrative of, oh God, game pieces going to zero. But some of this shit's doing pretty good, man. And I mean, you got to give Wizards and Hasbro credit, which by the way, Hasbro stock is back in the 70s now. How on earth that stock went from the 40s to the 70s and the Magic 30 collapse and recover? I'm a large shareholder in Hasbro, but like even I didn't see this coming. Like I was like, dude, are we sure we should be all the way back to the 70s that quickly? Like that's a huge price swing for $1 billion company in like 6 months. Anyways, so I just think Wilds of Eldraine and the amount of you all that seem really excited and really love the Throne of Eldraine lore, the theme, the flavor of it. In the products at a fair price. Draft boxes online for like $110, $120. Set boxes, $120, $125. And collector boxes, $210-ish? Like, these are normal, fair price. This is the prices that Magic should be. The problem is when Wizard says, oh, we got a special set. It's a special set. Prices are going up. Like, that's the shit that messes up and distorts things, man. Like, Pokemon is still fighting with the price increase in Scarlet Violet. Let's remove the difficulty to chase the rares and the flashy cards in Pokemon. Oh, and let's raise the price on the new block. So let's make the cards cheaper and easier to get, and let's raise the price. Bob, you think that's a good idea? Bob? Good? Both Bobs agree. And it's just like, in Pokemon Scarlet Violet continues to struggle. So now the only idiots buying Scarlet and Violet are just Timmies like me, who's like, oh, I'm going to put all my money into the worst thing ever. That's me, by the way. And then, anyway, sorry, I'm all over the place. This Wilds of Eldraine thing, I'm pumped about it. I'm excited about it. And I can tell by the amount of people asking, how many boxes, Rudy? Well, again, I'm going to allow small orders for patrons who just want a box or two. And I'm going to allow up to master case for people who want a sealed giant master case of 24 Wild of Eldraine collector boxes. And I want to try to get that price down to I think I was trying for 160 shipped. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off. It might be 170 shipped per box, which again, on a master's case, if you're getting 20, 30 bucks off a box and you're buying 24, you're essentially getting like 3 boxes for free off market price. So it's still pretty fair. So that's all I have to say. I think overall, I'm just really surprised that people are not doing mass box openings. The amount of people doing box breaks has tanked. The whole whatnot. I got to do a video on that. The whatnot thing. I got to do a video on that. And people are genuinely excited about Wilds of Eldraine, but the market is very calm. I'm not going to say bearish because it's not. They're not tanking. The market's actually incredibly stable. It's probably one of the most stable pre-release markets I've seen. And I think this is lining it up to be a really smooth, enjoyable release for Magic without price increases, without extreme price swings, and the supply seems to be properly done. And I think that's a positive thing that, look, you guys know I love to bash Dr. Cox. I love to ride that. That doesn't sound right. Ride Dr. No. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Is it ride Dr.? You can't say ride Dr. Cox. That's inappropriate. I like to hit Doc. No, you can't hit a cock. Jesus Christ.